Hello everyone, welcome back. It has been a while since I uploaded as usual, but with lockdowns and everything, I thought I would take the time to make a video. And I got a request from one of you guys who requested that I make a video on how to not get caught, which I thought was good. If you guys have any other ideas for videos that you want to see or you want me to make, just comment them down below, and you'll get a mention just like I have here. So here is a request from Fun Times asking me to make a video of how to not get caught selling candy, which I will make in this video here. I just want to say thank you to you guys since we reached 100 subscribers, which is a big goal for me. And I'm hoping to take this a bit more seriously now by uploading, hopefully, once every 2 weeks to a month. I'll see how it's going. But yeah, definitely leave comments and recommendations because it's what helps me out most. I have a lot of ideas. I'm just want to see what you guys want first in that. So yeah, I just want to say thank you before this video starts for everything and all you guys' support. So yeah, we'll get into the video now. Also, I made a new intro for my channel. I made like two, but I wasn't sure which one was good, so I thought I'd just put them both in here. And yeah, if you guys could tell me which one you like most down below. And just quickly, instead of just talking in front of, some snacks, I thought I'd draw a picture in this. Pretty amateur drawer, to be honest, so yeah. But if you know me, I like my oak milk. I'll show you guys a photo of my wall quickly, but yeah, I don't want to drag this on too much, so yeah. So here's my wall, pretty proud of it. Yeah, anyway, into the video. So when it comes to selling at school and how to not get caught, you have to be very vigilant with how you do make your transactions and what you sell out of, which is key parts of selling. For me, in the video, I'll go over what I've sold out of, where the best places to sell are, how to avoid teachers and that. So yeah, this is just an overview of what I'll be saying in the next few points. So first of all, we'll talk about what's best to sell out of, and how to carry your stuff around the school without being looking suspicious, without raising attention to yourself. So for me, I like to use my sports bag because my school has a school bag and a sports bag for your sport uniform. I know a lot of schools do have that, but if your school doesn't, then you can always just sell out of your school bag. That works very well. I've showed in my other videos my sports bag. I'll show another photo right here just now, which will show you what it's like. It's just a drawstring bag, very discreet. I've also sold out of binders, book binders. They work very well. That was my first couple months when I didn't have much stock, but then I had to upgrade very quickly because I needed to carry a lot more to school. But yeah, both of those work very well. I might make another video on what supplies and like equipment is best to sell out of as well. I'll make a separate video on that. But yeah. Another thing you can do is if you do need to carry a lot to school, you can always use your locker if you have lockers. So put stuff in your locker and you can always go back and take things out, put it into your book binder, put it into your bag if you can't carry it at all times, like everything. You could also sell out of your locker, but it is a bit risky because a lot of teachers do float around locker areas, for my school at least, so you do need to be careful of that, and you're also very stationary. But for me, I like to walk around because you can go to customers rather than them having to come to you. And a lot of people can't be bothered getting up from where they are at recess and lunch to come to you. So moving around for me definitely benefits me, benefits my customers and that. So I wouldn't recommend selling out of your locker. You can if you want, but it is risky and it is pretty limiting. The next point I like to discuss is where to sell. Now, issues and places to not sell are in busy and high traffic areas such as courtyards, hallways, and anywhere where teachers are present. For me, bathrooms are always good. Aside in like corners of rooms discreetly, just like even under tables. Teachers aren't looking most of the time, but if you aren't careful and you don't double check where you are at all times, I like to double check twice if there's no teachers around before I make sales. But yeah, I rarely sell in a courtyard. I rarely sell in high traffic areas. Um, but yeah, for me, I walk around. I wait for the time to be right before I do make the sale. Be very patient with how you are. And yeah, another issue is hustlers. These are people who hassle you to sell right where you are. So let's say you walk in the courtyard, someone pulls you aside, wants to buy something. They're Some of them might not be bothered to walk another 10 meters to a discreet area, and they just start hassling you to just sell it to them there because they can't be bothered. This is where you do need to stand up for yourself and not give in, because especially if there is a teacher present, some people might say that the teachers don't care, that it's not a big deal, but at the end of the day, they're not losing anything, you are. So definitely don't give in to people that are trying to hassle you to pretend in a position where you could potentially be caught. Another thing to avoid is teachers being suspicious of you. I've had this happen to me in the past. Teachers have come at the wrong times, been like, "You guys look suspicious. What's going on?" You could just joke around. Definitely don't try and defend yourself. Don't try and be too defensive about it. Don't say, "Oh, nothing's going on here," because then obviously they'll be sus or onto you about it. Um, I I've come up with various excuses in what to say if I do get caught. If people are or teachers are thinking I am suspicious, which I'll tell you right now. If a teacher does say, "Oh, you gave him, let's say, Skittles," could you say, "Oh yeah, I'm just giving him free Skittles for free. I'm just trying to be kind, miss," or to the teacher. That I've used that in the past. That has worked for me. Other things you can do is just say that you're just being kind and generous and just giving people free things. So they can't really use that against you. They have no evidence to prove that you are guilty in that sense. It's really only if they see a multiple transactions to really prove you guilty, or if they see a whole stash of snacks where you are, which is why I like to carry my bag on me so they don't think that my sports bag is just the only thing I'm carrying, so they can't say to open my sports bag or something. I haven't had that happen, but it is very risky to have that happen to you. So it's very hard to get out of that if they do ask you to open your bag or show them what is going on. I actually have been caught twice in my time, in the 3 years of me selling. I do want to save this for a separate video. I do a story time about how I did get caught and where I went wrong. But just saying, I have been caught twice. The second time, I wouldn't say they caught me. I'll explain that in another video, but I wouldn't say they caught me. The first time they did catch me, yeah, they had reason to believe I was selling, which I'll get into in another video. Things to take away from this video are to be vigilant in where you sell, how you sell, and what you use to sell. So obviously using discreet things like bags, binders, anything, pencil cases, even anything used to your advantage that gives you an excuse to say that there's nothing suspicious going on. If that makes sense. Another thing is to also be very careful where you're selling, how you're selling, who you're selling to, in what areas. Because I have had people threaten to tell on me for not selling them or for selling like snitches. There was heaps of them, heaps of people, heaps of threats that they would tell on me just for the sake of it. But it is a risk you have to take. It is a risk that you have to just say that you don't. It doesn't really bother you if they do tell on you. No one did actually tell on me, fortunately for me, but definitely watch out for those people. If you see those people around, don't do transactions in front of them, because they seriously have nothing better to do than just tell on you. So just avoid those people. So that's my top points as to how to not get caught at school. It is pretty easy to not get caught. You just got to be careful with all the points I've stated. But yeah, I just want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. It really means a lot to me that you're like supporting me in that. I definitely check all my comments, so comment anything you need. I want to do some shout outs as well, so just comment something, and if you want to shout out, just comment anything, and I'll give you a shout out. But yeah, it's 100 subscribers was my first goal. It's great to have reached that. I want to get to. I'm aiming for 1,000 subscribers. I know it's a long way away, but I'll keep trying to upload for you guys. You guys are definitely very supportive with this. But yeah, I want to apologize for not uploading that frequently. I know it's been like year gaps between when I do upload, but now I do have a bit more time to upload, so I'll hopefully be trying to upload every 2 weeks to a month. Definitely leave suggestions down below as to what you want to see. And yeah, and any recommendations, anything, just definitely helps me out. So thank you guys so much. And if you guys could like and subscribe, that would be a great help. I'm not saying you have to, but it would definitely help me if you could. And if you do need information or just help when it comes to selling, you can always come back to my videos. And if there's anything I haven't gone over in this video when it comes to not getting caught that you want to know about, just leave it in the comments, and I'll reply to it in my next video. So yeah, thank you guys again for watching. I hope you all stay well, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you.